Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this card making tutorial. I hope today finds you well. This is a lovely card we're making today. It's a version of the spotlighting technique. Here I've got a very monochromatic background, just black and white, and then I've got these lovely colourful tulips in the centre layered on this black arch, and it just has a little sentiment from my ephemera pack that says hello. Now this tulips was fussy cut out of the Artisan Sketch Designer Series paper, and you can see here I've cut another one out to save some time, and we're going to do a little bit of colouring. And I'm colouring using the Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, and I'm just using here some shaded spruce. You can use whatever green you like for the leaves. I'm just going with the darker colour and then blending this out with the lighter colour. I'm going to stick to the same colourway for my tulips as I did with my original piece. Now, I should say here all of these colours will be listed and linked on the supply list, and you can find that either in the description box below or on my blog post. And the link to the blog post obviously is also in the description box. So here I'm just going in with my pink for my tulips here. This is Melon Mambo Pink, and just going to blend that out. Now tulips, if you know me, tulips are my favourite flower, so immediately I saw tulips in this paper, I knew I was going to be fussy cutting all of these out to use, but just love it. And then I'm just going to add a little bit, I think this is pale pink, and I'm just adding a little bit here to the vase to give it a little bit of shade and detail. And so this is really just very quick, very easy colouring. And there we go, all done and dusted, and let's get ready to put our card together. So our card base here is basic black. So this is a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And I've got here two pieces of basic white cardstock. They measure 14.35 centimeters by 10, and I'm going to put one on the inside and then one again on the outside. And I love how clean and simple this card is. I do love the monochromatic effect, and I took my inspiration from the Designer Series paper. And you can see here, this is another piece from the Designer Series paper, and this measures 13.85 by 9.5. But as I said, all these measurements will be on the blog post. And yeah, the Artisan Sketch Designer Series paper, all of the patterns are monochromatics. They're all black and white, and you can add colour to a lot of them if you so wish, or you can just keep the black and white theme. And I really love it. I think it really pops against each other. So now I'm going to use a piece of black here. You could have used white, but I felt it wouldn't stand up so well against the vase, and you can still see the black really quite well against the background here. So because the background is the dots, and this is just a plain piece, and this is cut from the Everyday Archers die set. So I'm going to stick this on top. So I'm going to get some dimensionals out to do this. I'm going to use a mixture of our normal dimensionals and the baby ones, or mini ones I think you call them. And if you know me, I'm generous with my dimensionals, so you're going to see me covering this thing in dimensionals. So there we go, more there. And then I'm seeing whether, no, I need to go in with the small ones to, as I call it, fill in the gaps. There we go. So now I'm going to take off all the backings, and then I'll be able to stick this onto our card. So let me know, do you like monochromatic cards? Do you like to keep it a very limited colour palette, or are you someone who likes to use all the colours of the rainbow when you create a card? Let me know in the comments below. Right, so let's stick that down. I love how this looks, so pretty. And so now we're just going to choose a sentiment, and this is from the greetings, I think it's on the greetings for you mix and match ephemera pack, and I think I'm just searching for my greetings. I keep mine stored normally in these little zip pouches, and I like that because that way if I have pieces popped out they don't go missing. So I'm just looking what I'm going to use, and I see here straight away hello, and I think yeah, that looks fine for me. I'm just deciding where I'm going to put it. No, doesn't stand out against the vase. So I can't make up my mind, but I think I do end up back in my original position there. So I'm going to put those back in the little pouch, zip it up so nothing can fall out. And then we're going to go back to our dimensionals, and we're going to put a few dimensionals on the back of this sentiment, and then we're going to stick it down and our card will be done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd be grateful if you could give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really makes this, helps me, my videos to be so I'm using my words here. It makes them more visible on YouTube. That's it. YouTube like it if you like videos. So if you like them, then they'll show them to other people, and I'd really appreciate that. So there we go. So let's stick our sentiment down. And there are our 2 cards done. So thank you for joining me today for this card making tutorial featuring the Artisan Sketch Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. And until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.